Did you know the man who broke baseball's color barrier not only changed sports forever, but also risked his life every single time he stepped onto the field? This is the incredible story of Jackie Robinson, the athlete who redefined courage, equality, and change in America. Stay with us, because this story is about much more than baseball. It's about breaking barriers, fighting injustice, and leaving a legacy that still inspires the world today. Jack Roosevelt Robinson was born on January 31st, 1919, in Cairo, Georgia. He was the youngest of 5 children, raised by his single mother, Mallie Robinson. Life wasn't easy. The family struggled with poverty and faced racism after moving to Pasadena, California. But Jackie's mother instilled in him a strong sense of pride and determination, teaching him never to back down in the face of injustice. Even as a boy, Jackie showed that he was destined for something greater. At school, his athletic talent was impossible to ignore. He excelled in football, basketball, track, and baseball, becoming one of the most gifted multi-sport athletes of his generation. At UCLA, he was the first athlete in the school's history to letter in 4 sports. But even with his talent, Jackie often had to fight through prejudice and exclusion. It was during his time at UCLA that he met Rachel Isom, the woman who would later become his wife and lifelong partner, someone who would stand by him through every triumph and every storm. When World War II began, Jackie joined the U.S. Army. He was determined to serve his country, but even in uniform, racism found him. In 1944, he faced a court-martial for refusing to sit at the back of a segregated military bus. Jackie was eventually acquitted, but the incident made one thing clear: he would never accept discrimination quietly. That experience hardened his resolve and prepared him for the battles ahead, battles that would take place not on the front lines of war, but on the baseball diamond. After leaving the military, Jackie played for the Kansas City Monarchs in the Negro Leagues. His extraordinary skill quickly caught the attention of Branch Rickey, the forward-thinking general manager of the Brooklyn Dodgers. Rickey had a vision to break Major League Baseball's color barrier, but he needed a man with not just talent, but also courage, restraint, and dignity. He told Jackie, "I'm looking for a ball player with guts enough not to fight back." Jackie agreed, understanding the weight of what was being asked of him. He wasn't just playing for himself. He was playing for every black athlete who had been shut out of the game. On April 15, 1947, Jackie Robinson made history when he stepped onto the field as the first black player in modern Major League Baseball. The reaction was explosive. Fans hurled insults. Some teammates refused to play with him. Pitchers deliberately aimed at him, and opponents threatened walkouts. Jackie faced racism from the stands, from the dugouts, even from the press. But he never wavered. He let his performance speak louder than words, proving that he not only belonged in the league, but could dominate it. And dominate he did. In his very first season, Jackie won the Rookie of the Year award. By 1949, he was the National League's most valuable player, batting .342 and leading the league in stolen bases. He became a 6-time All-Star and one of the most electrifying players in baseball history. His daring ability to steal bases, including an unforgettable 19 times stealing home plate, made him a legend. And in 1955, he helped the Brooklyn Dodgers win their first ever World Series championship. In 1962, Jackie Robinson was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame, the first black player to be enshrined among the game's greatest. But Jackie's story wasn't just about achievements on the field. Off the field, the challenges never stopped. He and his family faced constant threats. Hotels and restaurants often refused to serve him. Hate mail poured in, and there were times when security had to protect his life. Yet Jackie stood tall. He became an outspoken advocate for civil rights, using his platform to push for equality and justice in America. He marched with Martin Luther King Jr. and spoke publicly against segregation and injustice, proving that his courage extended far beyond the ballpark. Behind this public figure was a deeply devoted family man. Jackie married Rachel Isom in 1946, a partnership that lasted for the rest of his life. Together, they had 3 children, Jackie Jr., Sharon, and David. Rachel was his anchor, providing strength during the most difficult years. Without her, Jackie himself admitted he might not have survived the pressures he faced. After retiring from baseball, Jackie Robinson broke barriers yet again. He became the first black vice president of a major American corporation, joining Chock Full O' Nuts Coffee Company. He also founded a construction company and supported black-owned businesses, pushing for economic opportunities within the black community. The Robinsons lived in Stamford, Connecticut, in a comfortable home that reflected their success. Jackie's financial success didn't come close to the massive salaries athletes earn today. But his influence opened doors for generations of players to come. As Jackie grew older, his health began to decline. He suffered from diabetes and heart disease, conditions that eventually affected his eyesight and mobility. On October 24, 1972, Jackie Robinson passed away at the age of just 53. The world mourned a pioneer, a man who had carried the weight of history on his shoulders and never let it break him. But Jackie's legacy lives on. In 1997, Major League Baseball retired his jersey number 42 across all teams, a unique honor that no other player has received. Each year, on April 15th, the entire league celebrates Jackie Robinson Day, when every player wears the number 42 in his honor. His story has been told through statues, films, books, and schools bearing his name, ensuring that future generations never forget the man who changed the game and the country forever. Jackie Robinson wasn't just a baseball player. He was a trailblazer who stood up to hatred with dignity, who proved that talent knows no color, and who showed America the power of courage and persistence. His story reminds us that heroes aren't born. They are made through struggle, sacrifice, and the strength to stand up for what is right. If Jackie Robinson's story inspired you, don't forget to hit like, share this video with your friends, and subscribe for more powerful journeys of icons who changed the world. And let us know in the comments who we should cover next, because these stories deserve to be told, shared, and remembered.